back to the channel, everyone. My name is Adam. This is Vancity Audi, and today I'm bringing you a quarter-mile run on my TTE700 utilizing the Unitronic's 93 Octane file meant for a stock block. For those of you that have subscribed, for those of you that pay attention to the channel and watch my videos, you've already seen me manage a 555 wheel horsepower dyno run with 467 foot-pounds of torque. If you use those numbers and you compare what I was able to do on ethanol using the stock turbo, I think it's gonna be pretty damn close. I have almost the same amount of peak horsepower. And for those of you that know drag racing, you know that you stay in that peak band for the majority of that quarter-mile run. It's just at the beginning on launch that you may have to get through that. But with my torque being slightly lower, my ET is gonna be higher. I'm not gonna be able to get out of the hole as aggressively. So 10.4, 10.5 at 134, 135, that's pretty much my guess. I feel like it's gonna be so damn close, guys. It drives so similarly, it's awesome. I'll put out a full-length review for you guys. That'll be coming to the channel in the week to come, but for now, let's get to this quarter-mile run. Car is in full sport, got the traction control off, dynamic. Let's see how fast this thing can go, guys. I am really pumped. First fully timed launch, TTE700 93 Octane from Unitronic. Let's do this! Well, that was fun. DA, I forgot to mention, is a little higher than normal. It's actually quite warm today here for Vancouver. It's 20 degrees Celsius. It's been lately like 10 degrees, and the DA's been way lower. So, with that all in mind, 10.4 at 133. So, I hit the limiter in fourth gear on that one. I left it in sport. I left it go through the gears and do its own thing. I'm wondering if it'll go a little faster if I put it over to manual and I run it through the gears myself. Want to try it again? Talk about being spoiled with speed. I'm disappointed with 133 miles an hour. Oh, we are so spoiled with these cars. It's unreal. So 10.4 at 133. I feel like it should be faster, honestly, I gotta tell you guys. The mile per hour should be pretty damn equivalent. I have almost the exact same peak power that I did on the E85. I don't get to that speed quite as quickly because I have less torque, but I feel like it has a bit more in it. This is the highest DA that I've run the car in, I don't know, like 6 months or something. It's not bad by any means, don't get me wrong. I'm not 8,000 feet above sea level or anything like that. It's just that it's a bit warmer, and for consistency's sake, it's gonna have some effect. Not a huge amount, it's not a huge difference, but I just wanted to bring that up so you guys know. I really think this thing has a 10.4 at 135. Yeah, I don't know about a 10.3. That's asking for a bit much. I gotta be on a track with better tires. These aren't bad tires at all. These are actually fantastic tires. But to make sure that you have the grip putting down to the ground right away and then letting it rip, you can only do that at a track. And we're going through friggin' COVID right now. Tracks aren't open. I'm doing what I can to bring you guys what I can. So I'm gonna let this baby cool down for a bit. Gonna get out there and do one more run, but this time I'm gonna do it in manual mode and see if that makes a difference. Second take, all the same settings, everything's the same except in manual mode now. Now we're gonna see if this does it any better. Hurt my feelings. That is a dreaded case of heat soak. I did that way too close to each other. My engine temp is 100 degrees Celsius. I got too eager. I got too excited. That was terrible. 10.6 at 133. Wow, what a difference. Gotta let this thing cool down between runs to give it a fighting chance. That was horrible. 10.6, come on. Oh, but 10.4 at 133. Yes, it hit the limiter in fourth gear and didn't roll over to fifth. Probably made a little bit of a difference, but not a huge one. Still very, very impressive to run 10s, low 10s at above 130 miles per hour on pump gas. 93 octane pump gas. That is just weird. Wow, are we ever spoiled. A 10.4 at 133 miles an hour. I did a 1.68 60 foot, so not great, but not horrific, just average. Feels really, really good. Feels hella fast. To put this in comparison for those of you that are unaware, the fastest I went on my stock turbo with 93 octane was I did one miracle run of 10.8 at 127. That's the fastest I ever went. So strapping on the TTE 93 octane, I ran a 10.4 at 133. The DA, as I mentioned already, is higher than it was on those other runs. I'm confident, like really confident, this has a 10.4 at 135, I'll say, if the DA was a bit lower, pulling through the air a bit easier. But that's still super fast, guys. Good God. This is awesome. This car is so badass. This turbo, come on. I barely even scratched the surface. Barely. And I'm already running a 10.4 at 133. It's been a couple days since I filmed those quarter-mile runs on the 93 octane file from Unitronic utilizing my TTE700. I don't have any of my filming equipment with me, but I was out here data logging, getting more info. The more info you know about your car, the better you'll be able to understand the way it works, the faster you'll be able to go. I was right, guys. I love being right. I truly do. I'm prideful that way. 10.4 at 135. Just ran that. The DA's a bit lower today. The temperature's a bit lower. I knew this turbo had more in it on 93 octane. I think it was maybe a bit muggy that day, or it wasn't launching as well. I don't friggin' know. All I know is I felt in my gut it had more in it, and it does. I'll post you up those draggy numbers now. 10.4 at 135. Hell yeah! So that wraps it up for the 93 octane quarter mile runs. I will do one more video for you guys on 93 octane as a full overview, a full review of the tune and the turbo on 93 octane fuel. Then forget 93. I'm sorry to all you Europeans that don't have access to it. I'm stepping it up to E85. I have to start going faster. I have to start getting back into the 9s. So the next tune after this one will be stock block, but E85. That's the next progression. That's the next step up. Then I will do all the same testing, the same dyno, the same quarter mile comparison as I did on 93, put out a full review on that file, and then step it up to the full beans, the meat and potatoes, the built motor E85 file. That is where this turbo is gonna truly shine, and I am going to get the absolute most for my money. Thank you all for watching. I truly appreciate your time. Until next time, guys. Take care.